We get started in a comfortable position, so cross-legged, and of course, if cross-legged doesn't work for you, please feel free to take any position that does work for you, or you can always just prop yourself up onto a bolster, and then just let your palms face up for now. Close your eyes, take some really deep belly breathing. Clear everything out. Acknowledge that there's a lot going on around you, but the only thing that matters is you and the space on your mat. Take some gentle rolls. Turn your palms down to your knees and pull your rib cage around. Chin up, chin tuck. Drive the shoulders forward. Bring yourself forward and back. Feel your pelvis moving. So the second you start to add some of these movements, I want you to notice any tightness on your hips and your back. And then pause and do all of that in reverse. Come all the way around. And again, you want to be driving the elbows around. You want to be moving your head, your shoulders. I'm going to have you sit up nice and straight. Take your right arm out to the right. Flex, well actually this is extension, so extend your hand, your fingertips towards the floor, almost like you're pushing your hand into a wall. Like that's how flat I really want this to be, like even if you could like pull your fingers backwards. So once your hand is in this position, drop your left ear over to your left shoulder and just gently tilt the chin up towards the ceiling. So you're really getting all the connective tissue here on the side of the neck, down through the shoulder or the arm and into the hand. But you have to vigorously flex those fingers down towards the floor. If you want, you could even put your fingertips down, but that's really only if you have like a super long arm or you have something you could put your hand on. Breathe up and down this space. Release. Take your left arm out. Flex, vigorously flex your fingers down towards the floor like you're pressing your palm into a wall. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder and really gently tilting your chin towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and release out of this. Drop your chin to your chest. Take your chin to the sky. Again, chin to chest. Chin to sky. And then the next time your chin is to the chest, gently rotate your chin left and right. It should feel really nice on your neck muscles that go down through your shoulders. And now a little bit of arm movements with breath. So take your hands to prayer. Take a huge breath. On your exhale, press your arms, press your arms away from you, really stretching through your fingers. And then come up, opening up through the chest. And again, chin is up here, gentle back bend. Exhale your hands back at your heart and take a deep breath in. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Push it away. Bring it up. Hands to heart. One more time, breathe in. Press it away. Bring it up. And hands to heart. Some side stretches. So I'm going to have you just go side to side here like so. If you would like to add anything else here, or if this is starting to get uncomfortable, you could always stretch out your legs in straddle position. So just know that our goal here is side stretching. So again, if you're feeling like the cross-legged thing is not working for you anymore, please make sure that you take any version of this that fits your body. And we're using the breath, inhale, exhale. Really nice to create some space here through the ribs and the hips. And then go ahead and release out of this. Take yourself into boat pose. Remember, there's a lot of options here for you in boat pose. You can always support yourself with your hands on your thighs. The most important thing is that your chest is lifted. You can go all the way, legs to the sky. You can hover down into low boat as long as you're hollowing out your belly. Do that a few times. And again, this is optional. Otherwise, you're holding in a position that works for you, warming up those core muscles. 2 more. And then from here, you're going to take a full bind around your legs. So right arm fully crosses behind both legs. Left arm fully crosses. You grab the opposite elbow. You let your legs just dangle here. And then again, on those sits bones, you're going to drop your head and breathe into your upper back. From here, go ahead and roll yourself up into a ragdoll fold, so bending your knees a lot, hands in your elbow creases, and your tummy is resting on your thighs here. Head is heavy. Go ahead and drop your hands and slowly come up to a standing position. When you rise, I want you up on your tippy toes, reaching for the ceiling. And so right here, you're going to really find some balance reflexes through the ankles and the feet. On the exhale, see if you can stay up on your tippy toes. I'm going to have you just slide down an imaginary wall with your arms coming out in front of you. Go down as low as you can go. And then really slowly coming back up, reaching those arms to the ceiling. And we'll do many more of these, working those legs, getting those legs nice and strong. And again, your option here is tippy toes or not. Get the hips really low, as low as you can. Two more. Last one. So when you come up, I want you to really get that length again, reaching all the way up to the ceiling, staying on your tippy toes, noticing your balance reflexes. And then go ahead and drop the heels, interlace your hands behind you, opening up the chest, shoulder opener. With your forward fold, drop your head. Hands touch the back of your thighs, slide down the back of the thighs. With your hands on your shin bones, create a halfway lift here, so very strong flat spine. And then exhale, let that go, fold. Again, long flat spine, forward fold. 3 more, breathe in, and breathe out. And then find yourself back in your forearm plank. There's a lot of modifications in forearm plank. Plank is actually just a little bit easier if you want to try plank. Otherwise, in forearm plank, you can have your knees down or up. We do hold this one for 60 seconds. Go ahead and lower yourself down onto the ground. Wag your tail a few times. Make sure everything's nice and relaxed. With the hands into the shoulders, but no weight in the hands themselves. Lift yourself up into your rolling cobras. So that's going to be a big breath in. Nose points down, not forward. And then exhale, release. And again. And release. Keep it going. Keep your hands where they are. Push yourself up into modified plank on your knees. Back traction, hips to heels. Stretch all that tissue around your hips through your lower back and ribs. Come forward and stretch your abdomen. Chin up, core engaged. Again, press it back. Come forward and back. And then come into an all fours position for bird dog. We're going to take right leg back, left arm forward. Now check out your right hip. Make sure it's level with the left hip. And all I want you to do right here is really observe your strength, left and right. We're going to add on knee to nose. You're holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick it back out. Again, squeezing 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back out 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 3. Stretch out. Last one. 3. Stretch out. Half bow. You can reach around and grab that right foot with your left hand. This is a very challenging position. It's not going to be accessible to everyone. With total engagement, come back out, breathe in, come into all fours. Do a cow-cat. Other side. So all I want you to do first is be aware. Be aware of your strength, your balance. And then hold, knee to nose. 3, 2, 1. Stretch out. Again. Stretch out. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Stretch out, go for that length. Bend your left knee, reach around, half bow. Kick into it. Release that, come back out, finding that length again. Back to all fours, do a cow-cat. And then again, right leg out. Your choice will be also left arm out. And we're taking a side motion. So the right leg will go right, left arm will go left, and then you'll come back to center. Do it again. And center. 3 more. Really fabulous core work. And 2. So the next time that your right leg goes out to the right, you're going to plant your right foot for gate pose. So I'm on my left knee. I got my right leg out to the right, my right foot parallel with the edge of the mat. Coming into obliques again, so arms to the ceiling. You're going to lean way over to the left. You're going to bring yourself up. Again, lean, come back up. So feel that you get that side stretch first, but then that you're pulling yourself back up through your ribs. The last one. Now we're going to do thread the needle from here. So hands are down. If you don't like this version of thread the needle because it's a little bit more intense and requires a little more balance, you can take regular thread the needle. It's going to be right hand underneath your face. Left arm reaching to the ceiling. Now I want you to notice where this left arm is because I'll ask you to do the same thing after and compare it to the right. As you thread, left shoulder takes the weight. If you're in this position with gate pose, right leg straight, you're going to grab your outer right ankle with your left hand. Option to bind with the right. Breathe. release your right hand. Counter stretch, even if you're in regular thread the needle, still counter stretch. Where's your arm? And then come into all fours, cow-cat. Left leg, out to the left. That left foot is parallel with the edge of the mat. Get a really good standing on your knees stance. Take your arms to the ceiling. Lean to the right. Inhale back up. And then from here, you'll place your hands down. If you want regular thread the needle, please take that. We'll start with left hand on the ground, right arm reaching high. Now, how does this compare with your other arm? And then as you come down, the shoulder takes the weight. If you're taking this version, your right hand grabs the outer left ankle. You bind behind. Please release your left hand. Always counter twisting, left hand down, right arm high. Where's your arm? Come into an all fours position. Do your cow-cat. And then push into your downward facing dog and pedal out your feet. Get those calves and Achilles tendons open. Wag your tail. Notice how this feels in your back and your hips. And then please lift your right leg up to the ceiling, finding split dog. On your exhale, knee to nose, hold it. Suck your belly in. 3, 2, 1. Right leg high. Forward into the first lunge. So really let it sink into the hips. Huge breathing. Use your core. Send your right leg back. Send your left leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for 3. Right, left leg high. Forward to lunge on this side and immediately notice what this feels like. Deep breathing, heavy on the hip. Re-engage, left leg straight back. Lift your right leg high. Take your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it for 3. Right leg high to lunge. Grounded twist, right arm high. Switch this out for an open twist. Right hand inside your right foot. This is very challenging for your balance, so just know that. And then bring your left hand down. Look forward and push yourself up to halfway lift. Feet together, fold, big toes together. Stand up, Tadasana, reach tall. On your exhale, have a seat, Utkatasana, gentle twist. Right hand to sacrum, left arm reaching out. Look over your right shoulder, get low in the hips. Take your inhale out of that, send your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Take a half lift. Send your left foot back into lunge position. Set up a nice solid high crescent lunge. So make yourself on a wider stance. That's going to give you a little bit more of a base. Tuck your tail. Make sure your hips are even. You should clearly be able to see your right big toe. On your exhale, you're going to cactus your arms, thereby opening the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and add a twist to the right. With breath, inhale up. Exhale, squeeze and twist. One more time. Come all the way around and open yourself up. 5-pointed star. So remember, big hands here. Chest up, breathe in. On the exhale, horse stance, make fists, bring your elbows into your ribs. Inhale, stand back up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down and squeeze. 2 more. Parallel your feet again, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold with a flat spine. Drop your head, shake it out. Take your halfway lift here, breathe in. Turn to the top of your mat, plant your hands and step yourself back into your downward dog. Lift your left leg high. Left knee, left elbow, hold it. Left leg high to lunge. Grounded twist. Left arm high. So if you know that that open twist is going to be a challenge for you, hang out here. Otherwise, left hand inside, reaching right arm to the ceiling. Release your right hand to the ground, look forward, kick forward to half lift. Feet together, fold. Rise to Tadasana. Exhale, Utkatasana. Left hand to sacrum, right arm reach it out, sit very low. Then inhale back up to standing. Exhale, fold, release. Take your half lift, send your right foot back into your lunge position, set it up, high crescent lunge. Check in with your ribs, your tailbone, your hips, breathe in. Big cactus arms, twist to your left with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus twist. One more time. Spin all the way around. Get your 5-pointed star. On your exhale, make fists. Come down, horse and squeeze. Inhale, back up. horse squeeze. Breathe in, stretch out, exhale down. 2 more. Come back up, parallel your feet, deep fold, drop your head. Take a half lift here. Send yourself back to the top of your mat and find your downward dog. Lift your right leg high. Cross your right knee to your left elbow. Hold for 3. Right leg high to lunge. From here, it's either runner's lunge or side plank. So clearly side plank is a core exercise. Otherwise, you're staying in your grounded twist. If you chose to take this, bring the right knee forward, plant that right foot so you're back in grounded twist. Take the right hand down, look forward, halfway lift. Feet together, fold, big toes together. Tadasana. Have a seat, Utkatasana. When you get here, hands to the heart. Bring your left elbow forward and then drop it on the side of your right leg. In a couple of seconds, we're taking revolved crescent lunge. That's always going to be a tough transition. Look at your right foot, step your left foot back. And then bring it inside for runner's lunge. So this is going to be left knee on the ground, arms inside of your right foot. You're on the knife edge of your right foot. You can stay here. You can drop onto your forearms. You can take a further twist, and then you could take cat grabs its tail. So forearms looks like this. Hand inside of that right knee, pushing into the twist more. Could bend your left knee and reach around. Really slowly and carefully coming into half splits. Flexing your right toes back to your shin bone. Right leg is straight, drop your head. Very good place for blocks. If you don't have terribly flexible hamstrings, this is going to be a tough spot for you to be in. So just make sure you modify any way that you can. And then from here, we're coming into our balance sequence. So plant your right foot, look forward, come into a half lift. So from here, we're coming into warrior 3. So do your best to leave the earth, stretch your arms forward if you're able to, otherwise hands can be at the heart. Dancers, take your left hand to your inner left foot, grab on. And then if you're able to, begin to kick into dancer's pose. slowly come out. Take your feet together, reach your arms up high, look up. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Take a half lift. Step yourself back into your downward dog. Reach your left leg high, cross your left knee to your right elbow, hold for 3. Left leg high to lunge. Your choice, grounded twist or side plank. Wherever you are, ending back in grounded twist. Hand comes down, look forward, kick to a half lift, feet together, fold. Tadasana, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana, hands to the heart. Drive your right elbow forward, put it on your left outer knee. Breathe. So you know in a couple of seconds we're stepping back to revolved crescent. So look at your left foot, use your core, step your right foot back. And then come in for runner's lunge. So drop your right knee, open up your left knee to the left. Your choices, left hand inside of the left knee gives you more of a twist. You can also bend your right knee and grab the foot. That's cat grabs its tail. Really slowly come back. Hands down. This is turning into half splits. Left toes to the shin bone, head to the knee. Look forward, plant your left foot, take a half lift, use your core, warrior 3. So you can have your hands at your heart or you can reach your arms forward like a capital T. Dancer's pose, set it up, bend your right knee, grab your right foot, close the knee. You can stay here or begin to kick into it. Really slowly come out of this. Stretch your arms up to the ceiling and look up. Exhale, deep fold. Even everything out. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back. Get back in your downward dog shape. Stretch everything out again. And then we're coming into fire logs today. If fire logs isn't going to work for you, I have options. So first, you can take figure 4 on your back. If you really want to try fire logs, you can get in this position, but you have a pillow or a block right in front of this left knee, and then you would physically put your ankle on top of that. That makes it much easier and far more accessible. The goal in fire logs is to come forward with a straight spine. So you pull your spine forward with really straight, and then eventually once you get to that point where you're like, yeah, I think that's about it, you totally relax and let go. Really slowly come out of this. Stretch everything out. Push through your heels, your hands, and even if you're on your back, you can do the same exact thing. And then we'll switch. So your hips are always going to be different, left and right. If you get in this position and you need that support, it's going to be in front of your right knee, so the lower knee. You'd put your ankle on top of that. Your goal is straight, flat spine. That way you don't hunch through your lower back. So come forward, forward, forward. When you can't go any further, just drop your head and relax your arms. Go ahead and inhale out of this really slowly. Release that. Kick out your legs. Then at your fingers, your toes, roll everything out. Again, feel free to do this on your back. You don't have to be in boat doing this. We will come down onto the back and give the big squeeze, so thighs to belly, great back stretch. And then place your right leg down on the mat, cross your left leg over for a supine twist. Come back, give yourself a squeeze. And then lay your left leg down, cross your right leg over. When you come out of that last one, either really wide knees or dead bug pose, either one, but make sure your tail is down and you're rocking side to side. Arms and legs to the sky, shake everything out. And then float down into Shavasana. Please take your time to really absorb all of that good stuff. And as always, if you have questions, let me know. Thank you.